Wahaha. Come over here, controller. Get in my lap, buddy. So, what I'm going to be doing today is more of the same. Just working in the lab, man. Getting better at this stuff, dude. I feel like I had a big breakthrough yesterday, and all I got to do is just kind of like keep going with that. So we're going to start here by just kind of doing my warm-ups, which I generally just kind of breeze through the first bit of the combo trials until I get stopped. And then we're going to take that into the training room and keep working with Aki. And then my goal is for me to just get more comfortable. And that way that when we work into Friday this week, I can hopefully translate some of that stuff that I learned this week into the matches that I play with the big guys. We're also going to check something else here, which is that I need to check my battery on all of my devices. So that is, I totally forgot I meant to do this off stream, but 100%, 100%, 97%. So we're good. I was like going to check my devices to make sure they were all charged, and we're good. So that is when you know it's good. So like I said, we're going to just breeze through the trials for a little bit. I just breezed through them to get myself warmed up, acclimatized to the motions. I really feel like the trials really kind of get my hands ready for the motions. After I get through this, then we're going to go back into the lab, and I'm going to continue working with what I was working with yesterday to kind of continue working with some of that mechanical stuff that I was dealing with yesterday and a lot of the learning stuff. So, oops. There it goes. That's a funky combo. I don't know why it does that. I hate this Aki skin, by the way. I don't know why I have it so much. Why I use it so much, but it is what it is. So the only one that I'm concerned about is the one. Whoops. Is the one combo where I'm like tap, 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 and then uppercut. That's the only one where I've struggled, I think, a little bit trying to get it so that it mechanically comes out every time. And of course it drives me fucking nuts because I'm like, I want it to be, because I need it to be more consistent, if that makes sense. Ah. It's difficult to kind of get him on his way down, but a lot of it is making sure that you're watching the character, you know what I mean? This is the one. Whoops. Whoop. Like I have to make sure that that is clean. Because it's so important for me to get that combo clean. Like that one. It's so important for me to get that. So just because that's... And here I am fucking mashing buttons. I'm just mashing buttons here. Oh. So bad. That's my bane right there, is that twist at the end after I'm holding. That's the one. Like, that's the one thing that I've got that is definitely part of the executional errors, which I have got to clean up. And here's another one. I got that one. This is so good, though. But the biggest thing is that I'm starting to, like, not... Like, there was a lot of me watching my hands, but now I'm watching Ryu. Because there was a lot of times where I was playing where I was not watching Ryu. I would either look down at my hands, or I'd be watching Aki, or I'd be watching the bar. Now I'm watching Ryu, and I think that's the biggest one. That's the biggest thing that needs to happen, which is that... Oh my god, I was so close! Woo! That is a pain in the ass to do, but it's good. Oops. It didn't come, this didn't come out. I don't think I had a full rotation on him. Oops. Not full. I wasn't, brought my hand all the way down. I didn't bring my hand into the all the way down location. Again. That's fine. Oops. What if he's poisoned? What does it do there? Just still pops him away. If he's poisoned, what does it do if I got the other one? Can I actually... Can I combo off that? I would have to be fucking ridiculously fast. So that would be... No, that's not going to happen. Not today, at least. Fine. I think we're sufficiently ready to work into the training room today, which is what I... Sufficiently ready to go, which I think is important. Oh, man. Alright, I think we're ready. Okay. We're going to stay player 1. We're going to do player 1 for a little while, then we're going to switch to player 2. Keep Aki. Toss him 2. Let's beat up on Akuma today.
Are you worthy of death?
He's better in red. Okay. So the big one is that... Nope. So fucking ridiculous that that works. I have to be cleaner about it. So where... Oh, I don't have my inputs on the screen. Okay, hold on. Put history, player 1. Clean. Much better. So now we're going to expand it, and we're going to do this. It's not a combo. And I have to make sure that I have to get that little baby in there. The little baby is what links it. So it's Man, where's my input? I gotta check out my inputs on that. Okay. Same thing. Okay, I was too early on the second heavy punch. So I just gotta be chill. Didn't come out because I was too early on the second heavy punch. Chill out. Okay. Now we do the air. Nope. I didn't do the second rotation correctly. Nope. Nope. Patience, patience, patience. I can get it from the standing. It's just that adding that extra jump in there is the problem. But that's fine. We're gonna get better at it. Oops, I took my hands off the controller. Fuck. So we'll do the other combo. No, the other. I didn't get the second one off like I wanted to. I think I'm getting my inputs mixed up again. Gotta calm down on that, man. So if that means that I'm getting that, it's too early. So that means I've just got to slow my right hand down a little bit. So that time I was too fast with my left. Same thing. Oops. Same thing. Same thing. I wonder if I can do the other one. I wonder if I can link the other one. So let's try it. See what we fucked up. So we didn't hit. So it didn't take the second. It didn't take the hit from the first one. Didn't take it again. We gotta. Let's just slow it down and do two motions here. Oops. I don't think that that can cancel into the level 1. See, I don't think that actually cancels into the level 1. Yeah, because if it was, it would have happened by now, even by mistake. And the inputs look somewhat clean. But yeah, they're pretty clean. So I don't think that actually combos, but I think the other one does. I think if I go... No, because she does that, so it would have to be... It would have to be the other one. It would have to be... No. Okay, that's how to do it. Alright. So she has to start up the motion for the other one to go first. Okay. Alright, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. So that's how that has to work. That's hard to do. Off of a cold standing level 1. No, it's not that difficult. Ah! I'm hitting it too early. Too many inputs. Same. Now that was too early again. There it is. So close to the weekend, I can taste it. What does it taste like? What does it taste like? Does it taste like this? Ah. Too early. Ah, too early again. Come on, Mike, you can do this. Too early again. That was a flub on my right hand. Dine in my masterwork. I don't know if that one is that one is. Yeah, I don't think that one is. No, because I have to do the 2 rotations, so it would have to make sure that. And that one doesn't come out, so it's just. It would have to be that one. That one's not consistent though. The other one is the level 3 is way more consistent. Ah. Wow, we're way too early today. And that time I didn't do the second rotation to its full. I'm stopping too early on the rotation. I'm still stopping way too early. I've got to do the 3rd time again. So it has to be that. I have to make sure that I get that. I have to make sure that I get that rotation in. I just got to get consistent with that. That's all. That's all I got to do. Ah! And I don't have to have them poisoned. Oh my god. So we're going to try it without poison to see if we can get it consistently here. And then we're going to fuck it up that way. They do not have to be poisoned. So for it to work, I don't have to have them poisoned to do that. I just have to make sure that it's clean. That's all that has to happen. The poison is just nice because they stay poisoned throughout the duration of that. But it's just something that, you know what I mean, like. But the big one is making sure that. What's up, Garg? How are you? Boy, we had some fucking interesting games last night, didn't we? We had some interesting games last night, didn't we? I should have put your link in my chat last night in case people wanted to watch that. So, how do I do the level 2? I wonder. My dad kept asking me for documents. So one game I only had a prowler. Yeah, well, last night felt like we were kind of like all over the place. You know what I mean? Like we were like, because the day before I had like the stress. I had like the stress lobby from hell. So I like went into last night like over focused. I was like, I'm going to kill people. I'm going to be focused. I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be listening for every step. I'm going to have ADS. I'm gonna have blah 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 blah. I'm gonna play Maggie. I'm gonna be like fucking razor wire. So I was like a little like over, not zealous, but like a little over focused on like everything. So like when I went into it, I was like, oh, and I think it's because the day before I had like such a, you know, like a colossal fucking car crash of a run the other day. So it was just kind of funny to like go through it in the end and be like laughing about it and just being like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Like, I just need to just fucking chili cheese fries, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And enjoy the whole process of the way that the fucking game works, you know what I mean? And I don't think I got to that point. You know what I mean? Like I was just I think I was just worked up. I always have to remind myself to enjoy the game. I was enjoying myself. Well, excuse me, let me rephrase this. I enjoy playing and talking with you and Rico. So it has nothing to do with enjoying the game, because there's days where I'm playing the game and I don't even know that I'm doing it. I'm more concerned with who I'm talking with. You know what I mean? But yesterday I was like consumed with making sure that I mechanically was doing things, if that makes sense. And that never makes sense. Yeah, me and Rico. So is he new? Like I don't remember seeing Rico very much. At Apex. Yeah, but I mean like is that complete? Hold on. I don't think that actually works. I think he played a lot of Warzone. Yeah, because he didn't seem like a new player to me. We're gonna go here to mode, return to mode select. And then we're gonna go to the combo trials, and I'm gonna look and see which one of the level 2s. There has to be a super in here that the level 2, the rate of his improvement is pretty impressive though. Is he controller or mouse and key? He's controller, right? I think he's controller, I think. They're a controller, yeah. By the way, we always have to have that third person on controller. Like, cause you and I are both mouse and key. Like having a whole team of mouse and key is brutal, man. But having like an extra person that's just on roller is so fucking helpful. You know what I mean? You know, just for that extra damage, you know? I really wish I could learn it. You know what I mean? I just can't. I spent hours working with the controller the other day. And I just wasn't able to get to a point where it was comfortable. You know what I mean? Can't use sticks. Depending on the stick. Oh, well, I could probably use one of those probably better for my hands actually. Yeah, you can't play Apex with it though.
Hey, what's up?
Because you have no way of because you could either have this as being your oh, there's hold on, Left High Kick is in chat.
What's up?
I had my headphones on my head. I didn't actually see that. I didn't even see you're in here. All right,
I just now hopped in.
All right, you ready to see
I
what I
figured I'd just take a break.
You ready to see what I discovered?
All right.
So this might help you, and if you already know this, I'm gonna feel really embarrassed. or that it's just going to be like a internet head pat for me, and then you get to kind of do whatever.
Okay.
All right. So I discovered this by accident, but I can do it now on Aki and Juri and Marisa. So all special cancelable moves keep and retain the early inputs even if the move comes out towards supers.
I don't have time to play.
Does that make sense?
Meaning?
So if you watch my inputs for this, I'm going to do 2 quarter circle forward inputs, and I'm going to hit the button twice, once to proc the lash and the second when the super comes out. Ready? Well, I have to get it right first. It's automatic because the first move will cancel into the super if the motion is the same. So
Yeah, you just mean like the buffering the super with the similar motion, like DP into...
No, you don't have to
Double
buffer
push
it.
forward?
It retains the first motion even if it does a move on the first time.
I don't have time.
Does that
Yeah.
make
It
sense?
does. It does make sense. It's so that you don't have to do like triple quarter circle, you can do double.
But I didn't know you only had to do double. I thought you had to do triple. So I've been trying to do the double the whole time. I didn't know that I could just
Gotcha.
cancel into it.
Gotcha.
And that,
Well, that should make it easier for you.
well, that's, I didn't even know that. Like, I like literally didn't even know that that was possible. Like, I've been actually trying to do it the whole time with trying to buffer, like trying to actually do the, and it, depending on the character, they do the same thing. So with Juri, and with like it's the same thing. So this, yesterday when I was playing with you, I wasn't able to do that, but this is just down medium kick. Oops. And I fucked it up again. Hold on. Okay, it's backwards. I was doing the Aki motion. And it comes right out. So I didn't know that the motions retain. I thought you had to
Gotcha.
raw do the rotations, the full rotations every time, but you don't. As long as whatever the move is considered cancelable, you can just eat one of the hits of it to pull the super out.
Yeah.
And some of them
And
you
there
have like,
you might get hit with a little bit of scaling for that. Like if you do like,
so
what's a basic example? Like a Shoto low medium kick into fireball into super. Like, I'm not sure that does more damage than going right into the super, but it does make it easier.
yeah, so that one there, it was a 60% scaling. So if I do, it's 70%, and that's because I added the first hit, right? Because I did the startup from the startup was from the low kick, right? So depending on what you open with is where it gets the start from. Is that correct for the scaling?
I think so.
So then the other one will be, and that's 100%. So if I do it off of a cancelable standing heavy, but I thought you had to keep doing it over and over and over again. I did not know that you could actually just use the moves themselves to go into the other characters.
Well, that's exciting that you're getting that a lot more consistently as a result.
Well, it's not just consistent. Now I can do it, period. Because I was literally trying to do the rotation both every time. So like when I would get the serpent lash in, which is quarter circle forward heavy punch, I was trying to do 2 full rotations, and I'm going, how the fuck is Hikaru and Broski that fast? But they're not. They're literally just doing that right And that's 90%. So like I was killing myself to try to do that rotation. And that's half-life. And that's without a jump in. That's just standard off of a low standing jab. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, well, I have to get the input right. I can fuck it up a million times. So that's really kind of amazing that I can do that now. Because I was having immense trouble with that yesterday. That's off of a standing jab. But that's for the level 3. Which makes me happy to know that I can do it now, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Because I was having so much trouble with that yesterday. Because I think I can do it off of that, too. I just have to remember to repeat their emotion one extra time. That which is, of course, against your thinking, right? Because you don't ever do it that many times in a row, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, JP's combos don't work like that, but you know, one of them, it's like I got a little delay before I have to put the double circle in. It's not a big deal. And then another one, it comes from, you have to do like down, button, and then into double circle, so that's not that big, especially on leverless.
Yeah, so, well, yeah, oh, so so you're doing that juggle combo that you're doing, the one that you've kind of got down really, really easily, that ends with the down, heavy punch, right?
Yeah.
And then you have to do quarter circle forward, punch or kick, right?
Kick, yeah.
So
Kick to
you're
level 3.
But you're ending on the down motion, which is easy to start the rotation to the roll to move to. Yeah, that makes sense.
Plus, I'm just pressing a button as opposed to using a stick, so.
Yeah, the other thing that's crazy, that knowledge that I gained yesterday, which I did not know, this is fucking gruesome. Her standing punch where she slides forward, which I connect with on a fairly decent, that cancels into level 3 because it's the same motion. It's tricky. Hold on. That's so stupid. Because I get that a lot. You know what I mean? That standing gladius, you know what I mean? But I didn't know that it retains the first motion from the first one. Like, I didn't know that you could do that. I mean, every time I have a level 3 now, I now feel confident that I can actually execute that. You know what I mean? What is that, the... Nope. Come on, Mike. Is this related to the Akuma thing? No. No, but I appreciate what you were talking about yesterday. So the Akuma thing, did he... I don't think he shared that in... I think he shared that in a DM to me. To do the Touch of Death with Akuma, you only have to do 2 motions with it. Did you know that?
I haven't even tried it. You mean the Raging Demon?
Yeah, well, this'll help you, particularly considering that you're on... All right, let me go to character select. And then Kuma. We have a new person, by the way, for Friday night, by the way.
Oh yeah?
I think Rico is going to join us.
Nice.
Okay. I have to change health bars. Okay. So you only have to do light punch, and then you do the all 3 of the inputs at the same time, and it automatically comes out. So it's light punch, and then forward, light kick, heavy punch as one motion.
Oh, okay.
So it's bump, and it comes out automatically. I have to get it right. Fucking pain in the ass. There it goes. See how if you look at my inputs there, you'll see the 3 in neutral, and then the forward, punch, kick all in one motion, and it counts. So you don't actually have to do them separated like you used to in alpha.
That's pretty cool.
And that's from Garg. Of course, I'm not getting it every time because it has to be ridiculously fast. What am I missing here? There it goes. Yeah, it's a speed thing. But that's pretty cool. I did not know that. And you can actually do it off of jumping too. So it's like, so it can be, so it actually hits as a combo, if that makes sense.
It does.
I drove all the way out to Chesterfield to go to that shawarma place.
Uh-huh.
So that would be in the fridge when you got home.
What are you waiting?
The Lindbergh School District changed something on my wife. One Thursday a week, they give her an extra class of a bunch of non-orchestra kids, of which that she's supposed to do. So it's 30 kids, random, that are not her kids. They're not orchestra kids. They have nothing to do with music. And then she's supposed to do a community thing where they talk about stuff. And Michelle is supposed to come up with a topic every day or every week, and then they just talk about it in her orchestra room, which is set up. There's no desks in there. So it's like her orchestra room, and the kids are sitting at like the orchestra room with like the orchestra stands and the instruments everywhere. And she has to do that with middle school kids. How does that fucking make sense? Because
kind of
all they do is break shit and fuck around. And so every Thursday has become this thing. And she basically said that at the midway point of this year in January, that if they don't remove this from her, she's going to retire. And she told the principal, like, if you don't take this off my plate, I'm out. This is stupid. I'm not doing this.
Right on.
Fucking crazy, huh?
Yep.
But anyways, cool, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't know. So let me go to JP real quick. I don't know JP's super routes, but I don't even have a costume or color with JP. But I know that you do your own research for your characters, but I'm curious whether or not there's something that will come out automatically. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, the only thing I could think of would be
super art. One, so that's that one. That's that one. I need the kick one. So quarter circle, kick. Oh, there. Oh, this. Okay,
you can do fireball into level 3. I'm not sure that that's really relevant, like route wise, but you can do it.
Yep. It is absolutely fucking works.
Yep.
That's a cheeky Half-Life combo, Jazz. You know what I mean? Like if you need it, that's kind of a cool thing. You know what I mean? Just to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's automatic. That's gross. So can you do the nope. So you can't.
Do you want to have a little fun with him?
Yeah, sure.
Do this sequence. Do forward plus high kick, chained into quarter circle forward both kicks, and then do quarter circle forward kick after that to chain into level 3.
So forward heavy kick. Okay, hold on. Okay, what's the second part of it?
Maybe, I wonder if you can change it. I was doing quarter circle forward 2 kicks for the EX, for the, what do they call it? The overdrive version in this
OD,
game.
yeah. And then what's the second one? What's the...
And then the super's quarter circle forward kick. I'm not sure if that actually works.
Let's see this. Hold on. Oop, I have to get it first. Nope. Nope. Okay, that's how it works. I don't think it does because
I don't think that one does.
well, because some of the ODs don't special cancel. Does that make sense?
Yeah. You can do a basic fireball
That is so.
into level 3, and that works, but
You know, you can do light or medium, but I can't get the fierce one to work. Let me try again.
it's probably because there's too many frames in between the startup and the
Yeah.
active frames.
That one's tricky. You have to be really, really clean with it to do it. Yeah, but it works. It absolutely cancels.
Yeah.
It's the medium kick. It's the heavy kick version. Not that it matters for the critical art, but yeah, light works even easier because it's faster. So I think what it is that the heavy version has too many startup frames, I think. And I think that's what matters, whether or not that you can cancel out of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think it's cool tech. I don't think it helps me specifically with JP, but that's okay because I'm not having trouble with super combos anymore with JP. What it does, like on Manon, her level 3, you often chain that from her quarter circle forward punch, and then her level 3 is quarter circle forward punch. So that actually does shorten her super combo.
See which. So
Because her quarter circle forward punch is the one where she takes the step and then hits them, she strikes them, and then does her throw that you get a medal from. But it cancels directly into level 3.
okay, let's try that. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dumb.
Yeah.
And that only
that will make that easier for me.
and not only that, if you look at the scaling for that, it takes off 5%.
Yeah.
So that's not.
I mean the combos for her are a little bigger, because you end up getting more damage with a better combo. But like just to make it work, that's absolutely a thing.
To force it, yeah. Well, I the reason why I was kind of concerned about it is because I'm just like, what are things that I can do to what else does she have here? Does she have a? Okay, does she have a kick one?
She has quarter circle back twice kick.
That doesn't cancel. That does cancel, FYI. The quarter circle.
Try quarter circle back medium kick.
What's her other super?
Into double quarter circle back kick.
Okay. So I don't think that one works.
Well, that's the light. You're doing the light.
No, I know that. I'm saying I don't think the light works because of the way that her motion startup is. See how the startup
Well,
is?
I mean, her quarter circle back kicks, like, they're all completely different. The fierce is like the jump in overhead. Like, they're different moves.
I don't think that's cancelable because
No, not that one. But I'm saying out of the medium one is.
this one.
I think so. Yeah. See if you can get it out of that. You might have to get it after the first kick.
Okay.
I don't know that this works. I'm just checking.
Well, the only issue with it is that because remember that they tightened up the motions for this level 3, so it has to be faster. Because the startup is so slow, I don't think you can do that.
Okay.
Whereas is that because when you're doing the medium punch twice in a row for the it counts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't think you can. I think you can only do it off of a light. I don't think you can do it off the medium. Yeah, I can't get it off of the light, but I can get it off of the medium, the light every time. Yeah, I don't think that's going to help Manon very much. I mean, it might make it easier if you've already got it confirmed, but you're also leaving this damage off the table entirely. You know what I mean? And you drop the medal because of that. You know what I mean? Because I don't think you get the medal for that if you cancel it. No, you do not get the medal. So that's a... If you're forcing the level 3 off of the... To make sure that it cancels, that makes sense. But you would lose the medal and the damage. So I don't know whether or not that's a good... You know what I mean?
I think most of the time you'd rather hit somebody with a level 3 super than get a medal. But yeah, some of her combo routes like that'll be helpful.
Yeah, and then I did fuck around with Ken. None of Ken's work. You know whose does do this? Fucking Ryu's level 3. It cancels off the donkey kick straight into the level 3.
Cool.
But you have to be fast, and it has to be very fast off of the first frame of the light version of the donkey kick, because it has to come out really quickly, but it does cancel into it. And so does the dragon punch if you get the sloppy motion for it. There it goes. See what I mean? That's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, cool.
That force cancels. I mean, you don't lose that much damage off of it. You know what I mean? To force an automatic level 3 if you need to in an emergency.
By the way, Ken should absolutely cancels. I'm doing Dragon Punch and then quarter circle forward punch into a level 3 super.
Off of the one motion?
Yeah, you do Dragon Punch and then one extra quarter circle punch and it goes right in.
No shit.
Smart choice. Smart choice.
Try it.
Now it doesn't combo directly because it launches him up in the air, but I wonder if I can get the kick one.
The kick one, I was able to get, what's the kick one is? Oh, because that comes out. So it would be...
You can do Fireball into level 3.
Yep. I just got it. That's... Yeah, and so... Ken... Akuma... But Akuma's has to be the other one. The kick version, not the... You can't do the punch, the fireball one, the projectile one. Because Ken doesn't have a projectile super. He has the dragon punch and then the 2 kick ones. The,
I don't have time to play.
it's his quarter circle forward kick, right? So it's... Oops. It's not cancelable. Which one is cancelable by him? Does he have a cancelable kick?
Not really, because he's got Tatsus and Jinrai.
Yeah.
Those don't really cancel.
His level 3 probably works better off of the Dragon Punch. You know what I mean? Like you have been doing it. Because it doesn't make sense to do it off of that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it does cancel though. That's cool. It's more useful for Aki, Marisa, and Yuri than it is for those two characters specifically. Just because I feel like the routings for Ken and the routings for JP are legitimate on their own right, but for Aki, that's why I've been having such issues, is because I'm like, why is this so difficult for me? And it's because I'm not doing the routings correctly. So that helps, I guess. By the way, Chun-Li, Marisa, they all do the same shit. I bet you know who I bet does the same thing too is Cammy.
Yeah.
I bet you that's why Punk and those guys are so quick at doing that, is because I bet you it cancels. That's why it seems like it's so fast that they're doing it. That's exactly what it is. Yep. It's a move. Little not getting Cammy's, but I'm not executing it correctly either, so you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep, it is. Yeah, so you can do the same thing with Cammy too. With her you can cancel it off of the medium kick. The down forward medium kick, and it comes out. I'm just not executing it correctly. You know? Ugh. That's fucking tricky. Yeah, Cammy's is tricky, but I don't really like Cammy anyways. Cammy's one of the characters I don't like playing.
I really like her her new outfit. Like aesthetically, Cammy's great. She's a cool like visual design, but gameplay wise, not for me.
Yeah, I don't care for it either. Too much crouching medium kick.
Yeah. I just don't like rushdown characters in general. I like slow plotting characters. JP and Manon are both that, you know.
See, I don't feel like JP is slow plotting though. I see him.
Move speed though.
Yeah, but I see him as he's so active as a character though, because there's like so much stuff.
Well, everybody's active as a character. I just mean like when I say slow plotting, I mean like not Jury, not Ken, not Cammy, where they just want to be up in your face, pressing buttons. Like that's not where I.
Yeah, now I know what you mean. Yeah, you're talking about Rushton.
Yeah, I don't like playing Rushdown, which is why I had to drop Ken.
Ken?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I gotta stop doing that. I'm just happy that I have a way to link the Jury, you know?
Yeah.
Which I did not have before.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to be excited because, like, this has literally been your biggest hurdle. And now you've cleared it, and it's like, wow, what else can I do, you know?
Yeah, well, so I literally went back into the training room and I was like, if I can cancel this, then I know that I was like watching in my head, like, what are the moves by the other characters that I play, Marisa's particularly. I mean, Marisa's medium Gladius into level 3 does 65% damage. That's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, our Combinator is crazy.
I mean, that's nuts. And so for me, that was a part of it, was like, I've been like sitting on that bar, like trying to catch people on Wake Up and stuff like that. And like now that I'm just like, if I have level 3, I can basically just sit on that. And I haven't even started working on her other 2 yet because I was so more concerned with trying to get the Ryu stuff to work correctly. Not Ryu, the
Smart choice.
Aki stuff and like what routing. Because the thing is with Aki, depending on whether or not the poison is targeted, depends on what you can do as a result of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that one is... that is not cancelable. Yeah, that is not cancelable. But this one is. Oh, whoops. That's nuts. I mean, I'm sorry, that's fucking insane. For only losing 10% of that damage to auto-confirm it, I'll take that all day long, you know? I just have to be sharp. Yay! What's up, Maverick?
Hey, what's up, man?
It takes. Just got back from work meeting. So that is not. So I have to be. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to be. Oh, that's right. She has 2 versions of that. So that would. How would I do that then? So that would be like. Oh. Not a combo though. Oh. Race is tricky. I'll still fucking take it to at least get the level 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's 3 hits. Yeah, I did not know that you could do that. There. That's 80% for a level 2. I'll take that. It's a little bit of a funky motion though. Because I get the Dragon Punch sometimes. I get the Dragon Punch sometimes when facing left to right. Yeah, we're just. I'm telling Jason about my discovery from yesterday. I'm so happy about it. Like I'm just pleased as punch with myself. You know. Which I'm sure that.
That's kind of how I felt when I switched to classic and realized I could do the shit.
What you were.
Oh, wow.
You were doing previously.
Cool.
I didn't have any issues with you playing on modern. You know what I mean?
I'm happier on classic now.
To me, it would feel.
Because you do get cock blocked out of certain moves and stuff like that, and now it's like I got everything, so it's much more fun. But modern, it doesn't mean I don't like modern. Like modern is absolutely fantastic for people who it's like, hey, this game's overwhelming. I'm getting my ass kicked all the time. Blah blah blah. Like it helps you, you know, achieve a base level of I can get in there and fight. Absolutely nothing wrong with it or anything like that, but I'm at the point with the game where I'm ready for this, so.
That doesn't work. I'm like trying to figure out what I can cancel with Marisa. Does that work? Oh my god, it does. So both work. You could do the kick version or the punch version, it doesn't matter. Oof. Oof. That would be... Oh my god. That's got to get cleaned up. God. Does that work? Clean it up, it does. Ah! Not if I'm like just mashing buttons. So what am I doing wrong? Too many inputs on the lower side? That one didn't work. Oh, that is tricky. That is going to be tricky to get to be consistent with. But I think I can do it eventually. You know what I mean? The Marisa one? To get it off of... Okay, yeah, it is possible. It's just going to take me a while, and boy, the scaling just punks that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it basically makes it the same damage as the other one. You know? Oh, wait a minute. I have CA. That's why I'm doing so. I was like, why is it doing way more damage than it should be? It's because her health is at 20%. All one motion, Mike. It's just something more to work on, right?
That's right.
So what have you been working on?
Nothing. I took a little break to, like, when I learn a lot, like in a short amount of time, I find it's good to take a day off and then just let your brain absorb it. But next on my list is I'm going to go into my buddy Hot Soup's replays and just kind of pick his replays apart for sequencing with traps and stuff like that, like things he's doing. There's a guy that I know from the internet, from that site that Jocelyn used to moderate. And
oh yeah.
He and some other guys from that site started Fight Rise, that Street Fighter 6 community, where they try to promote learning, and they have weekly events and all that kind of stuff. And it's gotten pretty big, actually. And my guy Hot Soup, he plays JP. He's a JP main. And I was watching him, and he made top 8 of their tournament this week. I'm like, yeah, I need to fucking deal some of his tech.
Is
so he and I've got him on my friends list, so I can pull up his replays pretty easily.
Yeah, we should. Do they do like a lot of? I wonder if there are tournaments that I could join. You know what I mean, and just try.
Oh
know?
yeah.
That's
well they do like 2 brackets. So they do like the hey, we're all in master rank bracket kind of thing, and then they try to, as to the best of their ability, they try to do matchmaking based on skill level. So there's like separate brackets going.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, they're pretty cool. Like I didn't love everybody in there, but like that thing got so big, it's impossible to mitigate that. Like you're gonna have people that you like more than others, but they're pretty cool overall.
You're never gonna like everybody. It's just whether or not the percentage
Yeah.
of people that, you know what I mean.
Right.
You feel like goofing a little bit?
Sure.
I love that you can play on your PlayStation and not have to boot your computer up to do this, by the way.
Yeah, crossplay is the future.
And you know what's really funny? Like when I look at games now, when I'm auditioning them on Steam, if it doesn't have crossplay, it's almost like a strike against it.
Yeah.
Like just when I see it, I'm like, I don't know about that. I just see it as being, it's like if it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like at this point in the gaming world, everybody just needs to be able to play together. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Capcom is doing a great job though. Like this game being crossplay, and then Monster Hunter Wilds next year is going to be crossplay.
That's
Really happy with Capcom.
that's the game that Skylar plays, right?
Yeah, Skylar and Spoonman.
Time to erase you.
Also my brother-in-law.
Oof. God, that comes out so fast.
Which one? The
His
cane?
the medium punch, like the startup
The
on that
ducking
is
medium? Yeah.
it's so ridiculous. It's so fast.
Well, especially if I hit you with the ducking light first, because then I have plus frames and you have even less time to react to it. It's a good button though. That even combos on punish.
Sucks.
Yeah, I was playing. It was funny. I was playing some casual matches in the queue yesterday, or the day before, or whenever the fuck it was, and it was nothing but Shotos and alternate. I'd get a Akuma, and then a Ken, and then an Akuma, and then like a Ryu. No, nothing interesting like an Aki or. That's to be expected. They're the most popular characters, you know. That's good to know. Oops. That's not wrong.
Oh. Oh. I could not DI that.
Oh no.
Oh. That is fucking painful. So if I had actually gotten my level 3 because you set the thing up, but I fucking scuffed the input, and it would have actually connected it. But it's just killing me. And like in real world scenario games, it's like I feel like I'm like still behind.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Well, sure, but it's like now you can do the super combos, right? So it's like you're getting the tools assembled, and then it's like, okay, how do we actually use the stuff? Oh, I didn't have level 3. Whoops. I was looking at your level bar. Thought I was gonna catch you on the amnesia there.
I can sit and do the stuff in the trials all day long, but I can't translate it into games at all. It's so frustrating. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, I get it.
I absolutely have no ability to play competitively in this game. I try, but it's just like, it just feels so, like I'm trying, and like tomorrow's going to be a real test to see whether or not that it's just, I just can't beat JP, but it's just like,
I mean, I feel pretty comfortable on him now. It's just like, I'm just like, okay, how do I learn enough, like, patterns and like, ways to trick people so I can start beating these diamond guys consistently? There's always another step. And you have definitely gotten better, so.
I just cannot seem to fucking get something to deal with that one.
If I get too predictable on the timing, you could try a parry, but I mean, I'm not really parrying much myself, so I feel a little hypocritical saying that. Oh, that's not even what I wanted. I'm very lucky that worked out. If you can believe it, that's not what I'm trying to do.
Hey Jazz, when you parry, do you tap the button or are you holding it at all?
It depends. If it's a projectile, I don't worry about just tapping it. And I haven't really been trying to parry anything but projectiles, so.
Well, the only
Close,
character that
I'll
has
just
multi
press.
projectiles is JP.
Well, that's... most characters can EX their fireballs and stuff, though.
Well, that's 6 straight uncompetitive rounds. I am going back to the lab, I guess.
Alright,
I
Doctor.
literally can't beat you, so it's just like it's like I get so excited and then I have that
I know,
and
I feel
just
terrible,
fucking.
because like you're doing so much better, and like I feel like I'm putting
I'm
a
not
pin
doing
in it,
better
so.
at all, dude. I'm getting just it's getting the gap is getting larger, and I have no idea what to do to fix it.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, that's okay. I gotta take care of the pets real quick anyway, so.
I'm gonna take a break,
I'm
guys.
gonna dip, but sorry, dude.